right, friends, traders, and followers from all around the world. It's Ricky Cadden here from Real Life Trading. Have you ever wondered how to trade Bitcoin without buying the cryptocurrency itself? Well, you're about to find out in this video. I'll see you soon.
Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's your boy Ricky Cadden back again with another free real life stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. Guys, it's Wednesday. Every week we like to put out a stock review just for you, and today I am going to show you how to trade Bitcoin without actually buying the cryptocurrency, or at least trade Bitcoin without buying the cryptocurrency. However, let's first talk about the broader markets and what has been going on. Now, the SPY, guys, we did get a nice little double top over the last few weeks, and we are currently coming up to retest. However, the volume is looking quite strong right here, and we are currently holding the 200 simple moving average. We've got a morning star reversal pattern, so we did actually send out a weekly options newsletter for all our traders for a stop limit buy of the 440 strike call to hopefully make some gains on the upside for a short-term bullish swing trade. But we did get skipped on this trade, but we are currently waiting to get filled on that trade until Friday. So we'll have to wait and see if this one does get filled. But all in all, guys, the SPY pretty sideways as we speak, but look to buy the dip as we do trade higher. Now the E-minis, guys, we did get a nice little close above the 200 simple moving average. We got a fantastic Morningstar reversal pattern, gorgeous hammer candle, and we are currently holding above the 200 simple moving average. There will be a lot of moves this week with a lot of earnings, so keep an eye out for them. Speaking of earnings, now Shopify is actually reporting earnings before market open. Now this is something you will want to be watching, as it is a very key level. The reason I say it's a key level, guys, is if you take a look at the weekly chart, now from our last wave move higher that we have had from back in the lows in 2020 during COVID to the all-time highs that we had back in November of last year, we did get a pullback of a 618 retracement all the way back down to support, and we are currently forming a gorgeous little wedge pattern right now. So if we do break out and trade bullish, we might get a possible gap up above this level, and then I would look for a bullish play. However, this is a buy low location. We did get a cute little Morningstar reversal pattern as of yesterday, but if we get a gap down, guys, I would expect this one to be quite bearish. So keep your eyes peeled on Shopify for a very nice move tonight. Now here's Twitter, ticker symbol TWTR. Now Twitter, we are in a little short on this one. We did get a little bit of bullish volume coming in yesterday. Still struggling to close above the 50-day EMA or the 20-day EMA as well. This is where we do have our stop. But right now we are still getting some rejection of the 20-day EMA, so it'll be very interesting to see if we do get some strong closes. But here on out, guys, if we get a nice little bullish play, I do expect us to have a quick bearish move down to around 32.20. Now Bitcoin, guys, this is the Bitcoin chart that you would normally be looking at if you are currently trading Bitcoin. You can see we are currently getting a gorgeous little inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish move. Now I know there are a lot of skeptics out there thinking that Bitcoin is a scam and they don't want to buy cryptocurrencies. I totally can understand that. However, if you don't want to buy the cryptocurrency but you want to trade the price action of the cryptocurrency itself, you can simply trade the ETF BITO. Now the great thing about BITO, guys, is you can actually buy and sell options against these shares, which you can write covered calls, do naked puts, which means if Bitcoin is just going completely sideways, you can still make money on Bitcoin. You can also look to buy the shares and sell some out of the money covered calls for some nice income, or you could simply sell some puts to try and buy BITO shares at a lower price based on the price of Bitcoin itself. So you can see here it is a fairly new ETF. It is a great ETF to trade, but in relation to Bitcoin itself, you'll notice there are a few gaps on this particular stock itself, just simply because Bitcoin is trading 24 hours a day, and here you can see the relationship between the two stocks and the cryptocurrency chart as we speak. So Bitcoin, or BITO, currently forming a gorgeous little inverted head and shoulders pattern. If you are interested in trading these options and are unsure how to trade them, please email me, ricky@reallifetrading.com. I'll leave my email in the description below, and I would love to help you trade these particular instruments. Now, the Aussie 200, guys, the Aussie 200, we are currently creating some really nice bullish price action. We are holding above the 10 EMA, the 20, and the 50. Now, we are coming up into a resistance level around 7,400, which is a fantastic resistance level. We have traded sideways and rejected this level for quite some time, so I don't expect it to be extremely bullish. However, we may come up here, trade sideways, build more of a support before we choose either or direction. So keep your eyes peeled for a nice little bullish play on the Aussie 200. Now, here is BHP. BHP reporting earnings yesterday and getting a very nice gap down. We are currently at the 20 EMAs. Now, if you take a look at the weekly chart, guys, we are currently getting a one black crow candlestick pattern on a weekly chart. So at this point, I mean, it was a previous level of resistance, so I would expect us to find some rejection levels up here as well and look to trade a little bit bearish. You can also take a look at the RSI, and we are currently also getting some divergence in the market based on the indicator itself. You can see here we are creating some higher highs and some lower highs here on the RSI. So expect a little bit of weakness on BHP. Now, here is Webjet, guys. Now, Webjet is actually looking quite bullish. We did get a gap and go today. We did close 4.83% up on the day. Coming into resistance, however, we held the 100 simple moving average. We are getting some really nice increased volume, and I do expect us to slowly but surely break out and possibly trade sideways within this range between 615 and 680. And then from there, I would expect us to be bullish. So keep your eyes peeled on a breakout play on Webjet or a long-term bullish play. Now, here is Paladin Energy, ticker symbol PDN. This one is having a gorgeous one white soldier candlestick pattern right here. Now, this is a bullish candlestick pattern or a chart pattern. We also are getting a triple bottom at the 200 simple moving average and at a previous level of support. So there is a lot of technicals pointing at this stock to go higher. We can possibly also break down. However, on a technical basis, this is a buy low location for a longer term play. So just keep that in mind. I say longer term because we are currently bouncing off the 200 simple moving average. So we'll wait and see how this one goes. We do have earnings coming up on the 3rd of March, so keep an eye out for them as well. Now, crude oil, guys, crude oil, I did mention that we were going to 92 and that we would possibly break out, come back down and retest. You can see here the shorter term moving averages, we are holding above the 10 EMA still. I do think that over the next month or two, we will slowly but surely trade bullish up until this 107 to 110 level. We're definitely feeling it at the Bowser. Fuel is getting a little bit more expensive, and it will continue to go that way with crude going higher as well. Now here's gold. Now gold came straight back to a resistance level back at 1866. However, we are still looking very, very bullish, guys. We broke out. We had some very, very heavy volume selling into 1866, but we are still throwing in some nice little long lower shadows. I do expect us to come back down possibly to the 10 or the 20, maybe find some rejection again before we do trade bullish, but 1900 is going to be a very nice key level if you are looking at selling on gold. And last but not least, guys, is the Aussie dollar. Now the Aussie dollar has been looking bearish for the last few months, but we are currently looking like we may possibly have a little bit of a turnaround. So this would be because gold is also going higher as well and the dollar getting weaker. And at this point, we are currently trading into the 50-day EMA itself. So we'll look to see how this one trades. On a weekly chart, guys, on a longer term moving averages, we're smack bang on the 200 simple moving average. We also are creating a gorgeous little double bottom, but we'll have to just wait and see if this one does kind of break out, play higher, and then look to trade bullish. All right, guys, I'll be back on Friday with another real life stock review just for you. Until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.